What is up, lads? How's it going? How are you getting on? And welcome back to the channel. It's been a long week and a half with no FPL, but thankfully the international games came to conclusion last night, so we're not too far away from the Game Week 9 deadline. Wildcarding is a popular topic amongst FPL managers this week, so in this video, we'll be looking at how I'd be lining up if I was playing it this week. Let's get into the video. There are 9 players that every manager should have if they're playing their wildcard this week. These 9 players make up the foundations of a Game Week 9 wildcard. Let's see who's made the cut. The first name on the team sheet is João Cancelo. He's already scored and assisted once this season, leading to 2 double-digit hauls, and City have also kept 4 clean sheets in 7 games, which means if he doesn't get an attack in return, he's a good chance of getting 6 points with a clean sheet. I'd advise on having cover on your bench, with City playing Liverpool in Game Week 11 and a blank Game Week in Game Week 12. You'll definitely want Cancelo in your team from Game Week 13 onwards. Completing our must-haves in defence is Reece James, with a nice run of fixtures for Chelsea until the World Cup. He's already got a goal and assist this season, and managers will be hoping he slots back into his favourite right-wing back role. If Chelsea fail on keeping a clean sheet, he's a good chance of an attack in return. Our first midfield spot goes to a massive differential in James Maddison. Somehow, he's only 6.5% owned, but I'm expecting his ownership to skyrocket ahead of the Game Week 9 deadline. A home fixture against Forest is a great chance for Maddison to haul, and I'm hoping he does so. Leicester also have a great run of fixtures up until Game Week 13, which will see him in my team until then. Next up is a man who's in fine form before the international break. He scored 4 times in the first 7 games, so I'll be hoping he continues this form over Palace's great run of fixtures up until Game Week 18. Zaha is certainly Palace's talisman, so if they score, he'll surely be involved. He's also got the added bonus of penalties, so I'll be hoping he returns over the next few games. After an average start to Premier League life for Salah's high standards, I'd be advising on getting him back into your team if you're on wildcard this week. He's got 2 goals and 3 assists this season, which have led to 2 double-digit hauls, and it could be the perfect time to go against Haaland and give the Ironman to the Egyptian king this week. He's just off the back of scoring 3 goals for the Egyptian national team, and he was given a rest for their second international game, so he should be raring to go for the Brighton game at the weekend. Martinelli is a man who hit the ground running at the start of the season, but he's been less than impressive over the last few game weeks. I'm still expecting him to perform well over the next few game weeks, so he keeps his place as one of the foundations. The North London derby is usually a high scoring affair, so I'm hoping he gets amongst the returns in Game Week 9. Arsenal do have some tough fixtures in Game Week 9 and Game Week 10, along with a blank against City in Game Week 12, but you'll definitely want him in your team from there on after. Our last midfield spot goes to the only cheap enabler in Fpl Éire. He's got 2 assists this season, and Fulham have a great run of fixtures up until the World Cup, especially from Game Week 10 to Game Week 14. These games could see him earning a spot in my starting 11. With Willian coming into the Fulham side, his set piece duty may be shared, but you can't ask for much more from a 4.6 million player. Our first striker is Pereira's target man in Alexander Mitrovic. He's already scored 6 in 7 games, and Fulham's favourable fixture run means he earned a spot in my wildcard team. He's on penalties, he's got 1 double-digit haul this season, and he's only blanked twice. He's picked up a slight knock in international duty, but he should be fine for the weekend. The last player that completes the foundations of our Game Week 9 wildcard team is Erling Haaland. Say less. Once you've picked your 9 foundation players, managers will fill in the blanks of the remaining 6 players. I've picked out a short list for you to choose from below, so make sure the remaining blanks are filled in using some of these players. With the foundations in place, here's how my Game Week 9 wildcard team would line out. Pope in goals, James, Cancelo and Trippier in defence, Maddison, Zaha, Martinelli and Salah in midfield, and Haaland, Mitrovic and Tony up top. As I've already played my wildcard in Game Week 8, here's how my actual team is lining up ahead of Game Week 9. I've decided I'll be saving a transfer this week as there's no standout issues with my current team. Haaland gets the armband and he'll be looking to impress on his first derby day. There you have it. There's my wildcard team for Game Week 9 along with my starting 11 ahead of the weekend's games. If you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button, like this video and leave a comment below. Best of luck for Game Week 9. I'll see you in the next video.